Hello Pisces, thank you for being here. Welcome to your reading for November 12th through the 19th. And let us all take a good deep breath into our heart space as we connect to each other. And thank you, Spirit. You're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us and co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place and walk in beauty. Thank you again for the messages that are about to come forth. And thank you for being here. We're going to draw some magnifying glass cards, the call cards that are going to be overseeing the reading before we draw the tarot. And we are going into the new moon of Scorpio, which is tomorrow. And towards the end of the week, we should be going into the Sagittarian, close to the Sagittarius energy. So kind of in a transition this week, because we're always in transition in one way or another. Cards have been pre-shuffled and cut for your energies. I'm just warming them up here. So let's see what we have for the Overlook cards. We have Eagle Spirit, Freedom, number 13, which is an auspicious number for you Pisces. And then it breaks down to the number 4, which is a resting period in numerology. We have Moonlight Enchantment, Magic. Okay, and we have the Wolf here. And 25 is also an auspicious number. It breaks down to the number 7, which is a review time. It's a time to reflect and review. So, let's see. The Eagle Spirit comes in, and Freedom is in the cards. The eagle soaring over the forest, soaring over the land. And the beautiful colors here. The stars and nebula you can see in this night sky showing up here. Okay. I see like the crescent moon is over here a little bit. And we have the Moonlight Magic. But for now, let's go into this card here. We have the Pegasus and the winged horse coming in here. And that might be resonating with some of you as a spirit guide, or perhaps, Pisces, you are a healer, so you could have one that's like I do. I have the Pegasus that works with me when I do my soul retrieval work, very close to me, paying attention, as I'm a Pisces too. So I love it how the Pegasus is coming into this reading. So we're faced with the energies this week of freedom, of soaring high. Eagle is known to reside closer to Great Spirit in the sky, again, than any other birds. The lower birds don't fly as high as the eagle. And even the hawk is called the red eagle. It brings the messengers from Spirit down to the humans, as humans had forgotten to listen to Spirit, acts as the messenger. But freedom, too, think about the eagle. I know I'm from America, so in the United States, that's the emblem of the American dream too, and it's the freedom thing that's coming into this reading. Let's look a little further into these cards and see what we're seeing here. We have Moonlight Enchantment with this beautiful full moon, and again, here's the forest, very grounding. The trees coming in as medicine for this week, and the wolf. There's a lot around the wolf. The wolf is known to be the messenger too, to translate between the birds and the trees, and so acts as that messenger. And I feel like there's owl spirit in here too. Okay, so we have Moonlight Enchantment. So we have magic coming in for this weekend. Magical week that's about to unfold. There's a lot of changes going on. Check out the general reading I just did too, as you'll see that this, just in the past few days, I can feel it myself as we move into, we're in the middle of November, which is a big changing month as far as the paradigm shift. There's lots being come up to be released. It could be any kind of fear that's coming up, anxieties, worries over things, and it can be really new-faced. There's a lot going on the world stage. It has very little to do with you, although we're all connected. It's not saying that the ills of the world aren't there. It's just what we tend to focus on can definitely feel like it's bringing us down. So Pisces, for you for this week, we see freedom coming in, and we see magic is in the air with Wolf Spirit and Pegasus here. Let's look a little further and we'll see what the shamanic medicine has for us. Okay. We have West, purge. And look at that. Would you look at that? Because the owl, the hawk, okay, and the eagle, they all share the same kind of niche too, in their environment. The owl's the nighttime, and look at this. You know, I was saying that I feel like there's owl medicine here. Well, here we are, but it's over here with this group. Doesn't matter. They all connect. The moon there and the owl coming through. And there's a lot of purging, you know, how we were saying that there's a big purge this week as far as things might be coming up to clear out. And there's nothing that needs to be done about it. There's no need to diagnose yourself or try to seek help. Maybe if it works for you, do so. But what the cards are clearly saying is things are just coming up to leave. And it may not feel comfortable when they do. And it's not going to. It's just the nature of being in this place during this shift of this paradigm shift that we're in. You are a creator. You are creation. Yeah, you're a creator. You're a creation who's also a creator. And you came here to expand creation, not to suffer. But you have to remind yourself that you came here during the biggest paradigm shift that all humans has ever experienced. We have not walked this path before. It's a path in which it's not familiar. And wolf is also the pathfinder. So are you, Pisces. I like to say the wolf in the Native American astrology is Piscean equivalent too. Okay, so if we're there, we have a purging. We have the west, the medicine wheel, which is the adult part of the wheel, which is where wisdom is. You're gaining a lot of wisdom at this time. The eagle coming in to help you with this week. Feel free within what would you consider the bondage that's taking place, especially at the world stage level and possibly in your own life. We have birds. Look at this. Oh, talk about magic. Freedom again. We have freedom here with the hawk, and we have freedom with the hawk, the eagle, and then all these other birds that are coming around circling the sun. So what better meaning, as we were talking about how the wolf acts as a mediator between the birds and the trees to communicate, and so do you, Pisces. You have a very strong inkling towards the spirituality, esoteric arts. You're very good at intuitively knowing your environment and being very sensitive to the changes and the happenings around you. But if you look at this beautiful reading already for this coming week, you have a lot of bird spirit and freedom's energies coming in to assist you. And look at the horse. Look at the horse. Even has wings. I like to say in my clients, sometimes when I'm with them, if wolf appears, sometimes the wolf has wings as well, which actually just happened recently with a client, that the owl wasn't the body of the owl, wasn't the owl, but the body of the wolf. So take a good deep breath with that. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages for Pisces. What else do we have here, Spirit, for Pisces? Treasure. Yeah, okay. And then we have truth. So, let's see what we have here. Let's start with this treasure. Look at what this person has in their hands. Okay, they have a shell that they collected. They're at a pocket, at a point where they probably went along the shoreline, all right, and within the pocket pool between rocks, they see the starfishes here. They see these shells are here, these stones, or the sponge and the algae, and the things are showing up. And you might find that beautiful treasure somewhere within a pocket of a pool of water. And the treasure act as totems. They're just as similar to the guardian spirits we call, like the owl that showed up, and the eagle, and the hawk showed up, and the Pegasus, and all the bird spirits, and the wolf. It's the same thing. It may not be a mammal or, on that part of existence, but that treasure that you find could be something that means so much to you, and that also is a totem to help guide you during the walk this week. And you may just find something on your travels this week, even if you're walking somewhere on the ground, you pick it up, or somewhere it could be a message that someone gives to you. Treasure it, because that's the energies coming through with that card. Then we have the truth here, and look at her, she's grabbing her throat chakra, and we have the truth. She even has something tattooed here, speaking her truth. The the throat chakra. And look at the colors here too. It's purple, the third eye. That's balance between the third eye and then the throat chakra. And what's in between your lips and how you can speak it out. You could also speak in different ways. I mean, she's not talking. She's she's a picture on a card, but I can see her communicating through this image very clearly with all the other symbols that's around here. So you'll be speaking your truth this week. Either it could be what we're presenting here, and these are just confirmations. Anytime you watch a reading, it's like that. You know these things, especially you Pisces, very much in tune and intuitive to your surroundings and yourself. And to trust that you know what you're feeling is accurate, okay? It's true. And so you're speaking the truth this week is going to be coming out. You're going to be noticing that more and more. This is a magical reading. I'm liking this a lot. Again, I'm a Pisces, so I'm loving this reading. So what do we have here, Spirit, as for the tarot? You are a treasure. Pisces, we are treasures in ourselves. Something that may be getting up in your head. Look at the birds in this picture with the Five of Swords. And the swords meaning of the mind. Air signs. You know, Aquarius and Gemini and Libra. So could be somebody that is around you affecting you that way. But what I'm getting from here is that if you notice him, something's been getting up in his head. And it's like, but there's a bird whispering in his ears. Remember, we got birds, freedom. And look at this person here. They're gaining their freedom. And look at the birds flying around there. And this one's right there to remind him. You could read this card if you want. Take what you need, leave the rest. I love it how it magically masters and mirrors, should I say, the birds card there. Something has been getting up in your head. You know, we were talking about how that came up in the Aquarius and the general reading. You'll be talking about how things are you purging this week. Your purge west. Things might be fears, worries, doubts, happening to everybody. But Pisces, you're sensitive. You're in tune with this stuff. And look what happens here. So getting up in your head, but then we have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace is a brand new emotional beginning. The cup's coming in. Look at her just holding it next to her heart space is just gleaming. So this week, yes, getting out of your head, the fears, the worries, the doubts, really bothering you. But look at the Ace of Cups coming in and soothing that as you purge all that, soothing it. You gain your freedom. You're taking one last look here at the Nine of Wands. You're staying true to your truth. You're staying true. That's what that Nine of Wands is saying. You're standing your guard. You're standing your ground, we like to say, not being on guard so much. That's not what I'm getting from that card, because the cards can have different meanings depending on what cards are next to, what cards are showing up. So that one I'm sensing is that you're staying true. No matter, nothing's going to fall, nothing's going to get you off course with that, because there's a brand new cup of emotional fulfillment, and you're staying true to what you know, and that's bringing in balance. You're right on course. The Justice card comes in here. That's a Libra card. Could be someone affecting you with that sign, or you may have a rising of Libra, but nonetheless, Justice is balancing it off. You're balancing it off. You see that? It's a balance going on, and you're gaining your freedom. That's just absolutely beautiful. What are the messages we have here, Spirit, with the truth and the freedom and the magic, the moonlight magic? What do we have with these cards, Spirit? And thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for these messages. We have the wheel. Look at that. That is beautiful. So we have the wheel of fortune coming in here. And if you look at the wheel, she's balancing on the wheel. She's in balanced yoga position. She's got the dice on her neck, a white dress of purity. You just get the black. Look at that with the black. It's kind of like wispy black with the white wisp right here. That's the yin and yang, the balancing act as the wheel is turning in your favor this week. Number 10 is completion in numerology. So as you continue and again have that brand new emotional beginning from what has been getting in your head, and it has a lot to do with the paradigm shift. This week is really ripe. In these past couple weeks, this past week even, or a few days, has been really hard. It has not been easy. It's been challenging. I guess you can word it however you want. But again, purge is a really good word for it. And that brand new cups comes in as you're standing your truth, speaking your truth. And then everything is really turning in your favor. Gosh, look at that. Whew. The star comes in, it's an Aquarius energy, but it's the card of expect miracles. She's listening to her North Star. She's listening to the stars to guide her. The star card is the card that happens after the Tower card. What's the star card, Spirit? And then she's starting from scratch, but she believes, she believes in the unseen. She believes in Creator and creation and her spirit guides and everyone to guide her off, as the Freedom card here's here. And she believes in magic. That is stunning. Nine of Swords. You see this here? You see this Nine of Swords? And the Five of Swords right here. And this Five of Swords is below the Treasures card. Is believing that you have beings, no matter how small, like if it's a stone, to how large, if it's an eagle, to protect you, to the archangelic energies. You're human, and it's easy to get in your head about stuff and to allow it to get to you, and that's exactly what this card is saying here. Let's draw a card to clarify what this Nine of Swords is, because you can see her. There's her pillow right there. Something's keeping her up at night. Something's been getting in her head. There's the birds again. So what's this Nine of Swords, Spirit? I feel like it's a movement away from that. You're completing the cycle on that. That's exactly what's happening here. Because the World card is basically a completion of a cycle. You're done. You went through the whole entire cycle, and now you're moving, and it's coming to an end. As the Star card, it's like a new beginning, and you're doing it with magic and believing. I believe in magic, right? So we got the Judgment card here. Keep hitting that. Sorry about that. Keep hitting the camera. And look at that. She's releasing herself. The Judgment card comes in here. We have the Justice and the Judgment card, which are it's amazing too. There's 11. It's a master number, but 1 and 1, 2, 20. Judgment 2, and it's a choice. 2 is in numerology, is making a choice to believe in magic, is to believe in that magic. Moving on, the nines again is moving off into completion, moving away from that Nine of Swords, and then releasing yourself from all of that mental activity. Don't let the small birds bring you down. That's a message for eagle medicine and hawk medicine, because sometimes the little birds will hitch rides onto the hawk or the eagle to try to get up to the higher levels of the sky. Again, they're just trying to find a cheap ride. So there's a metaphor saying is don't let the little birds bring you down. That's that focus, that's that believing, that's that trusting, knowing that you have everything in your emotional fulfilled. You can speak your truth. It's all balancing. The act is balancing itself out this week. Let's see what animal spirit do I have to come through for this reading. Like, besides the birds and these beautiful, raptors that are coming through here, and the bird medicine, and the Pegasus, and the wolf. Yes, our flying wolves and flying horses. What other animal spirit wants to come in here? Spirit for Pisces. We say we are our worst critics, so it's easy to get in your head about things and really not feel like you're doing a good job. Whatever it is, we could judge ourselves with our thoughts and stuff, and that's what I'm sensing with this Nine of Swords. But this week, Pisces, you're releasing yourself from that self-deprecation, that self-judgment, and releasing yourself, because you have you're only as free as you allow yourself to be. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Ooh, that's powerful medicine right there. Because again, with the moonlight enchantment magic, watch and wait. Wait when the time is right, you'll know. 53 is a number here that's breaking down to 8, which is the infinity symbol. So no beginning, no end. As above, so below. And the seahorse spirit, it's a really good, you'd say lucky, it represents prosperity, I want to say, and good fortune. Seahorse does. Seahorse is also, it's very rare too, is that the males carry the young. Okay, so, and it's of the creature of the water element as well. So Pisces, and with you. And again, the wolf, and it depends on the astrology we're talking about. In Greek astrology, the Pisces is the fish, or the Pisces, but you're the wolf in Native American cosmology and their astrology too. So it just depends on how you turn the camera, turn the angle. Watch and wait. That is really big, because the wheel is turning in your favor this week as you're balancing things out, meaning there's a balance between thinking and then feeling, and if you overthink, then you're going to run yourself into problems. But it looks like here, by the end of the week, you're moving out of that Nine of Swords energy, sleepless nights because of things you really can't change, that's out of your control, nor should you be your responsibility to control it. But once you just let go, we say let go, let God, is to leave it up to the higher powers to take over, because you've done everything in your power to do, and that's when you feel like you're being released, and it feels really good to release yourself of those burdens. And I know, because I'm a Pisces, so I totally get the energies at play. So with that being said, thank you so much for these messages, Spirit. Thank you. We love you so much. And I love you too, my listener here. And then thank you for subscribing again, liking the videos, claiming them, however it works for you. And so it helps others find the videos, sharing them, even if you feel to do that. And many blessings on this coming week, whatever transpires. Know that you're very loved and protected. And all this, Pisces. It's just good confirmations when you're watching the tarot readings. And a big shout out to my fellow tarot readers too, because we're all in this together, and you gravitate where you feel like that you resonate with the messages. So again, thank you for checking out these videos. I appreciate you very much, and many blessings on this coming week. Thank you. Till next time.